This is question number 1 on geometry homework number 2. The question says find the missing coordinate, and then we have 7 comma a and 5 comma 6, and we have a slope of 8. So like we talked about in class, we want our variable, our missing number, to be in the first coordinate. If it's in the second coordinate, then we just want to treat this one as the first coordinate. So I'm going to copy down my 2 points. I have 7 comma a, and I'm going to keep that as the first coordinate because that's our missing value. And then I have 5 comma negative 6. My second step says to label them x1, y1, and x2, y2. And then we're going to copy down the slope formula, the full thing. So it's going to be y1 minus y2 on the top, x1 minus x2 on the bottom equals s. Our next step, our fourth step, says to plug in the values. So we're going to put in y1, which is a minus, and then y2 would be negative 6. So this is where it gets tricky. We have that minus sign that comes from our formula, and then we have the negative sign. So we need negative 6 right here. And then we have x1 is going to be 7, and we're going to subtract x2, which would be 5, equals. And then for slope, we're going to plug in 8 because it's giving us our slope there. So we know that 2 minus signs together turns into a plus. We can't solve that though. 8 plus 6 we don't know, so I'm going to carry down 8 plus 6. We can solve this. 7 minus 5 would be 2, and then equals 8. When we have something that's being divided and we need to undo it, we're going to multiply by 2. So I'm going to do multiply by 2 on both sides. This cancels out, and I'm left with a plus 6 equals, and then 8 times 2 would be 16. To get my a by itself, I'm going to do minus 6 on both sides, and I've run out of space here. So this cancels out, and I'm left with a equals 16 minus 6 would be 10. So my missing coordinate is going to be 10. If I plug in 10 there and I graph it, 7 comma 10, and then 5 comma negative 6, I would get a slope of 8.